Good morning, everyone. It's Linda with Linda's Crochet Channel. Got your coffee today? It's almost gone. I'm sticking to 1 cup today. Don't know why, I got up late, so I figured 1 cup's enough. I don't have a whole lot for you today. I didn't do much yesterday. Besides, I did get a box of declutter stuff, but my husband took one thing out. So my box wasn't quite as full, and he already emptied it, so I guess I'm starting on next week. I can actually see some progress in there now. I got my Hirschner's catalog yesterday. I glanced through it, saw a few things in there that were interesting. They come out with their new bee line again. Let's hope it stays around this time. And I did cheat to my free box. I said everything was going to go in the trash. Well, it didn't. I had all these squares where I practiced, or I was bored and just made squares one year. And I took them out of the box. They didn't go in the trash. And I did do a little bit yesterday. I sit here and I put some of them together. I started with the biggest one in the center. And I just kind of picked the ones and put them around the side. There's no rhyme or reason or matching colors. Just whatever fit along the edge of that center one. Now, my sizes have changed to about this size. So I got to figure out how to add those. Or just single crocheting them together, not being real picky. But I kept looking at these and I thought, I can't throw those away. But some of them are interesting. I was practicing different squares one year. And then some of them were, when I made my daisy blanket, I made too many squares. And then some are just granny squares where I used up scraps. Then some I made up with a granny square, and then I put a flower in the middle. This is a kind of a star one. That was probably a pattern. But I didn't want to throw them away. I figured I'd stitch it up into a blanket of some kind and put it on the free table. I might have to make more squares. I do have all them tiny squares from Chef Lori. She threatened to send me some more. I gotta figure out how to put some of them together and make something. But that's about all I have today. I'm just using a white to stitch it together. I'll show you how I stitched it. Just single crochet along the back, picking up both edges, maybe. Sometimes I might. Sometimes along the line I had to skip a few because it wasn't coming out to the edge. I'll figure it out, I'll fix it. But that's about all I have today. I really don't know what I'm going to get into. I'm hoping to eventually get all my yarn back in that room where it belongs. That's where it was originally till we had our water disaster. And that's where the access to the water tank is, in that room. So, and that's been quite a while ago. So I've been stalling, and somehow everything else got shoved in there. So my yarn didn't get back in there. I think I'll work on my free stuff today and get the table out. It's getting towards the weekend. And get my free table out there. I did get a little box of free stuff out of my room yesterday. I might pull a couple of my Christmas tubs out and put some more Christmas stuff out there. Because, like I said, I'm not going to decorate much anymore. Some of it's so nice, though, I don't know what to do with it. I have all my little ceramic things I painted and all that. And my children do not seem, and grandchildren do not seem interested in it at all. But I have like one big tote, not a tote, but a bag full of my grandson's school stuff, his awards and all that. And then on top of my computer desk in there, I have all his wrestling trophies. How I got to be the one to keep all that stuff, I don't know. But his dad does live with us, but he has a mother. She could have all that stuff, but somehow Grandma got it all. And I got rid of all the toys a long time ago, but I hated doing that because they had memories where I watched them play. But I'm just rambling now, and I'm taking up your time, so I'm going to let you go. Enjoy your day. Stop in, have coffee with me tomorrow. If I get anything interesting, I'll come back and see you later. Bye-bye.